What's up YouTube, Demi here, the crafting session. This is an I-80 shaped amulet with triple T1 prefixes, T1% ES, T1 physical is extra cold, physical is extra lightning, so this is effectively like a hatred or two prefixes, right? And it's item level 80, so I'm going to show you what mods we're going to look for here. Our options for shaper mod suffixes is we can get the T1 power frenzy charge endurance on kill, which is really strong. We can't actually hit T1 pen, so like, I mean, T2 pen would be great, but we don't really want pen at this point. I wouldn't mind block chance. Attributes would be pretty good. Reduced mana reserve is interesting, but I want this to be a crit ring, and T1 crit multi are both item level 72, 74, so we can easily hit those. We can also hit T1 cast speed, intelligence, strength, dex, you know, basically most of those T1s are T2s. So yeah, we're gonna get started on this thing. I've been kind of thinking about making this for like EK Nova or Glacial Cascade, or even like a Phys to LE conversion attack based build. If I get crit multi on this, like that'd be an insane ES Blade Flurry type build, or Reeve even. So we're gonna go ahead and just see how hard it is to hit T1 multi, crit multi on this. Or even just like T1 multi plus some other good suffix and I can craft the other crit roll basically. We're gonna need some annulment orbs, we're gonna need some scour orbs. I've just been looking for stuff that's like worth finishing, and I think that these prefixes are incredibly difficult to hit. And I kinda wanna finish this item, so let's go ahead and remove this multi-mod and decide on what we wanna block. It is a strength intelligence base. Do I wanna block all attributes or accuracy? Accuracy, T1 accuracy wouldn't be bad. We're probably going to end up blocking your resistance or like mana regen or life gain on hit or something. Or rarity. Let's check. How many tiers does that have? Life gained per hit only has 4 tiers. I don't think I can actually craft those. Resistances have a lot of tiers. Mana regen has 6 tiers. Rarity only has 4. Alright, so let's go with mana regen, and if we hit a lot of resistance rolls, then we will go ahead and swap to something else. But at this point, we have a stat block, so we just get to exalt it. Life regen, not a good start. But yeah, once you do that, you get a bricked roll, you just lock your prefixes, and then you scour off that bad roll and try again. Man, Ren region's really far down the list. It's like kind of hard to block. There's an accuracy roll. That would be good for an attack-based character if it was a T1 roll. But that is not a T1 roll, so we'll try again. %10% crit. Almost good. T1 crit strike chance would be nice, but you can't actually craft crit multi on Amulet, so I'd rather hit crit multi over the crit strike chance, because I can still craft crit strike chance. Ideally we hit T1 crit multi, T1 accuracy crafted crit for an attack based build, or a T1 crit multi, T1 cast speed crafted crit for a caster build. Or T2 dex. T1 multi? Damn. That's the same as the crafted crit. Awkward. Dex is good for casters. Like, casters always need dex, so I'm actually going to try to annul save that off and get rid of the crafted global crit, or the exalted global crit. Not that. Annulments, go. Okay, we saved it. Let's go ahead and back to blocking our mana regen. You know it's going to cost me 2 extra X, but I really don't want to slam mana regen on this. Slam T1 multi. T1 fire resist. I don't want fire resist. T1 for this level, I should say. You can't get 46 to 48 on this. So let's go ahead and try the annulment thing again. I didn't really explain this, but when you lock your prefixes and you go to annul, I can only annul dex, fire res, or prefixes cannot be changed. So it's kind of like a safe annulment orb. And we got rid of it again. Very nice. Getting lucky on the annuls again, just like the astral plate. Let's go back to blocking our mana regen and exalt T1 crit multi. 18 intelligence is not T1 crit multi. Let's go for the annulment save. Probably not going to get it 3 times in a row. Or I am. Alright. I'm not gonna question it. Block mana regen, exalt T1 multi. Bad lightning res. If I get this another save, like something's wrong here. Annul lightning res. Nope. Okay. Start over. That's fine. We got a good string of extra shots out of it with the T1 roll on it. Block mana regen, exalt. Lightning resist. This thing really wants to be T1 resistances. Alright, I'm not gonna keep that. I was just checking. If I hit 2 T1 resistances for this level in a row, then I might have like stopped and reconsidered my priorities, but no such luck. If I finish this thing, I'm probably gonna put it on a CI version of the LE conversion Blade Flurry build with the stat stick that we made a couple days ago. T1 int. 6% increased attributes. That's tier 2 shaper mod. Can I actually hit the T1 mod on that? I can. Okay, so that's not worth it. Let's go ahead and try to null save this though. If we can save the int, that'd be cool, because intelligence translates into more % ES. Every 5 points of int is 1% ES. And since it has an intelligence base, that'd be pretty cool. Annul attributes. No. Annul attributes. Thank you. I'm just gonna hit it again. If I exclaim mana regen, I was wrong and I should have recrafted. The game knows. The game knows how to mess with you. This is why you should not do what I just did. The question is, do I want to keep that roll? Not really. I'm going to try to get rid of it. Alright. I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen to the game this time. We're going to block mana regen. I'm sorry. I should have listened. Ugh. Lightning resist. Save the int roll again. If we can, annul lightning res. Aw, rip. That's okay. Back to blocking mana regen. Cold res, not good tier, don't want that. It's a really great way to delete a couple 100x though, if you ever have like, you know, too many on hand, which I'm sure most of you don't, but I mean, you never know, right? If you ever want to metacraft an item, make sure it has good prefixes or suffixes first, so you can like do the prefixes, suffixes cannot be changed methods, and you'll be fine. But I do not recommend you ever do this if you have like 5x. Like, no, it costs you 3x per shot minimum. Crit. Multi? Accuracy. Fuck. If I hit T1 accuracy into that, I don't know what I would have done. Oh man. Locked and scoured. I'm not going to try to save those rolls. I do get a lot of questions about like what's a triple T1 item. It has to be triple T1 prefix or triple T1 suffix. There are very few exceptions to that rule. Or that rule, rather. You don't want to metacraft a random item with 2 T1 suffixes or 2 T1 prefixes unless you can craft the third. In those cases, if you can't craft the third, you're going to want to try to exalt it before you actually go and try to metacraft. Like, you need to make sure you have triple T1 prefix or suffixes. A lot of people come to me with an alt-regaled item that's like 2 T1 prefix, 1 T1 suffix. Like, can I metacraft this? I'm like, no. No, you cannot. You need to finish that before you need to finish the base before you can do this. This is like the late stage crafting. The last thing you do usually. Bad tier of decks. Gotta get lucky just twice. We need to get lucky twice in a row, and then we can just be good. All res, crit multi. Oh, strength. T1 all res is actually a pretty good roll, though. I'll keep that if I can. Try to save it with the annulments. Annul strength. Damn. I would keep T1 all res, T1 crit multi, crafted crit. That'd be pretty good. There's a lot of good combinations that we could potentially hit, so I'm just looking to hit one of them. I do want this to be a crit amulet, though. I feel like that'd be best. Life gained on kill. That's more or less always terrible. Especially for making this into an ES amulet. Life gained on kill is actually terrible here. Bad fire res. Amulets also have a huge pool of rolls compared to something like a belt. So like metacrafting an amulet is pretty expensive to start out with. But I mean, it's fun. I craft for fun, not so much for profit most of the time. Especially when it comes to metacrafting. I've metacrafted a lot of things I should not have ever touched with like a 20-foot pole, but I find it fun, and I'm sure you guys find it fun to watch me craft this stuff, right? Otherwise my YouTube channel would not exist. E3 multi. I'll hit it again. Bad fire res. If I get like a decent tier of multi and crafted crit, I mean it'd be good. Like this, if I could just crafted crit on this as is, it'd be pretty freaking good, but I'm shooting for endgame perfect mirror tier at this point. Just for funsies. Okay, we're starting to hit crit multi a lot, which is a good sign, but not T1 or T2. It has to be T1 or T2 for me to be happy with it. Level 22 haste. That is a T1 roll. I'm trying to think of whether or not haste would ever be wanted on one of these builds that would use this. Because LE to Phys conversion, or sorry, Phys to LE conversion builds, you're generally going to want to use like Hinger or Hatred, Herald of Ash, stuff like that, not haste. I'll hit it again just in case. Okay. If I hit T1 crit multi there, I would have stopped. But not bad tier accuracy. Haste is an interesting option. So are all the other level 22 skills, but ooh, okay. There's the T2 multi. We just have to hit literally anything that's good here, and I'll craft crit, and it'll be done. 12 int. That's not good. Come on. Now I have to try to save it. Oh man, if I annul this multi, I'm gonna be sad. Ooh, alright. I will not make the same mistake as before. I'm gonna go back to crafting the mana regen. Slam T1 something. Bad lightning res. Okay. Let's try to save it for the second time. Annul lightning res. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're doing it. The annulments, they're so good, dude. Annulment orbs are so OP. Let's go ahead and block mana regen again. Come on, give me a good roll. 4% all res. That's not a good roll. I mean, it's a roll that we wanted, but it's not a good tier of that roll. If I hit this annul, I don't know, dude. 3 in a row is asking for a lot. Okay, that's fine. Try again. Okay. Okay. I think the amulet's trying to tell me something. I think it wants to keep this roll. Just gotta get lucky. Wait, I need to throw a feather. Slam T1. Oh, dude, if that was T1 accuracy. Holy crap, that would have been so good. Alright, let's go for the 4th save in a row. Please, please save. Oh man. Ah, damn. That was a good string. It was a good string. But we didn't finish it. I hit that before. That would have been perfect. It's T4 crit. I'll hit it again just for the funsies. Decent tier of int, but not like high. Let's keep rolling. I want T1 multi, dude. Bad tier decks. Gotta go for the extremes if you want to make perfect items. They're not cheap to make. They're very fun to make. They're not cheap to make. Percent cold damage. Sure. It says it's T5 cast speed. Is that actually T5? Cold damage cast speed? The cast speed limit is it's to like basically just Glacial Cascade self-cast, which is usually not how it works, so maybe I shouldn't be going for that. Where's the roll? That is T1 cast speed. Let's try to null off the cold damage, maybe. Maybe that's the correct call here. Keep the cast speed, get rid of the cold damage. Or do the opposite. I don't think I want % cold damage because it's not nearly as strong as the prefix. Crit multi? Power, Frenzy, Endurance on kill. That's actually really, really good. Man, I wish we could craft crit multi on this. Fuck. I can't craft crit multi. If you could craft multi on amulets, like I'd be done here. Well, we've come this far. We're gonna go for broke here. I'm gonna try to null off the crafted crit. That is a very good suffix though. Power, Frenzy, Endurance on kill, like that's insanely strong. Annul global crit? No, of course not. That would have been too much to ask. That would have been really cool though. If I annulled off the global crit, exalted multi, and then recrafted crit. That would have been an insane amulet. Just like every generation is just really good. Like even if it's a small percentage chance, when you're clearing, you're killing like 50 plus mobs a second if you're going fast. Like you're gonna get full charges all the time. And on builds where they don't usually have generation for when it comes to like endurance charges and stuff, like that's really, really good. That extra mitigation is insane. 27 all attributes. What tier is that? That's T1. No, it's T2 for this level. I'll hit it again. Multi. No, bad tier of accuracy. T1 multi, man. It's so hard to hit. Wait. What did I just remove? Did I have prefixes cannot be changed on that already? Or did I have mana regen on it? I think I had mana regen on it. I was like, wait, what the hell? That wasn't a T1 roll, so I wasn't gonna try to null save. Full 22 clarity. That's not bad. Multi. Crit strike, it's fun. The clarity though, like level 22 clarity on a miner is pretty powerful. Glacial Cascade miner would love that. So I think I'm gonna try to save it. See if we can annul the crit. Annul the crit. There you go. I was gonna just slam it, but then I was like, you know what? I don't. Fuck, whatever. Block mana regen. Bad cold res. Let's try to annul save. I'm misclicking a lot all of a sudden. Oh, I did it. Alright, I'm gonna hit it again. I'd better not slam mana regen. Accuracy rating. Bad tier. It's gone. Try again. T1 dex. Dex is really good for casters. Especially like top right side of the tree builds. Like you go over here for spell crit stuff, you're not gonna have much dex. I think I'm gonna keep that for now instead of continuing past this point. It's already perfect dex, perfect damage rolls. I think the ES is like 1 or 2 off, but I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, obviously, but I guess for non-crit, it's pretty good. And we can still craft % crit on it to make it a crit-ish amulet. But I will probably be using this on a Cascade Miner at some point, just for funsies. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, and if you want to support what I do, consider checking out my Patreon, link in the description below this video. But I will see you in the next video, and that'll be Demi out.